I took a 5-day Brian Christopher Slots cruise on the beautiful Carnival Firenze. For background, Brian Christopher is a gambling influencer who mainly plays slot machines at casinos all over the world. He also has merch and even his own slot machine, believe it or not. He hosts events, has his own fan club called the Rudies, and even goes on cruises. I had always seen the Brian Christopher Slots offer, but I wasn't aware that it meant that Brian himself would be on our cruise. A schedule was emailed prior to the start of the cruise and was also provided in our cabin on embarkation day along with our lanyards. The fun began with a welcome reception featuring hors d'oeuvres and an open bar. Brian gave some opening remarks about what to expect for the cruise and played some games for prizes. He also did a Q&A session, giving us insights like that the typical lifespan of a slot machine in a casino is 1 to 3 months, as there's a lot of competition. He also said that changing the payback percentage of a slot machine takes 30 to 45 minutes per machine, so casinos never bother to do it for the lifespan of the machine on the casino floor. For the last hour, Brian made himself available for pictures or one-to-one interactions. A slot tournament was held on the first sea day from 9 to 11 a.m. Brian mentioned that this was run by Carnival and that the top 8 finalists would play again for a $1,500 prize. Brian recommended lining up early, and the line was always ridiculously long every time I checked, as they only had 8 machines and 260 eligible participants. I ultimately did not participate in the slot tournament. Every single day from 8 to 10 p.m., Brian and his team would hang out in a non-smoking casino. They would watch others gamble or just chat with people. Brian is really chill in person and happy to answer any questions. Of course, Brian would also gamble.
Now, we got a major for $787. We got $600 over here. We're doing a $30 bet. Let's see, Bob. I'm looking for that minor. Blue minor. 2,500, please. Let's go, girl. Let's go. Word. Ho, ho, ho. 2 more. Woo, that works. Okay. 3 more spins. Keep going, baby. 500. We got 2,500 for the minor. Yes. Woo! Come on. 1 more for a 10. One more. You win every time. It rarely shows itself, and it did. It darn him. But this is pretty good. Let's see what we got on that. 787, 78. 78, 78, 78. Let's go.
You know, I always play the minimum bet, so it still shocks me to see someone playing $20 to $30 a spin like it's nothing. After a session, he got up exclaiming, "I just lost $2,000 on the mummies. That game is the devil." He was also willing to do a slot pool if people could get a group together, and eventually did it with a group of 10 with a $100 buy-in. Unfortunately, one side effect of this event was that the already small non-smoking casino would be absolutely packed during this time period. You often couldn't find a free machine to play, and the walkways were choked with groups watching Brian play. It wasn't a stated event, but Brian obviously is a content creator and still needed to film himself gambling while on the cruise. On C-Day mornings, he would post up in the non-smoking casino and film himself playing. This was the most fascinating part to me because it's always interesting to see a YouTuber's setup, and Brian's is remarkably simple. He has this little post light to illuminate his face, an iPhone on a stand, and he wears a wireless microphone. That's it! I was expecting like a complex production setup, but it's literally an iPhone on a stand. As far as I can tell, this is the only video he posted from his play sessions on board. On the final sea day, we had our farewell party, which was essentially identical to the welcome party, once again with hors d'oeuvres and an open bar. Brian gave remarks, played games, answered questions.
My family wanted to know, are you playing your own money or are you being sponsored?
I love that your family goes through you. This is really fun. We pride ourselves on what we call authentic play. Every dollar that goes in the slot machine is my own money, 100%. The same as they do. Because there are channels out there that only show their wins. And I was always fearful that people would, if I did that, I would be responsible for people like putting their life savings on the line. Because they're like, oh, Brian always wins on this one. Wouldn't you know it, this is the scary thing. I got an email from a fan today. Said, Brian, it's not a sob story, but my mom has cancer, and I really want to treat her to a big vacation before her time is up. And I've seen everyone been winning big on this roulette game that is at the casino right now, and I need to win $12,000. Is that the best game I should be playing in the casino, or which one should I put my money towards? You know, and you know, you can't fault her. If she's watching people non-stop winning on this thing, she must think that it's that real.
And made himself available for photos. Overall, I really enjoyed the cruise and really enjoyed being part of the group. I wasn't like a super fan of Brian or anything, but it was great getting to meet him and pick his brain with all his casino and industry knowledge. I personally wouldn't go out of my way to take a cruise just because Brian is on it, but if one of his sailings is near you and the offer is good, it might be worth it. You can find a list of upcoming cruises on his website and enroll in the Carnival or Princess Fun Match to get offers based on your existing casino play.
Please remember that the majority of videos you see online are from people who only post their wins and not their losses. Most importantly, 100% of people who post these videos lose more money than they make. Do not try to gamble to make a profit. You will lose every time.